welcome to my first YouTube video. I am very excited to welcome you to this new video, and I thought the best way to introduce myself to you guys is just to do a very fun get to know me question tag video. I remember like many years ago when I discovered YouTube, I loved to watch these 50 or 25 questions about me videos. So this will be a very fun way to get to know each other, or to get to know me. And I just wrote down from the Google search a few questions I think that would be very interesting. And I would say let's get started immediately. What is your name? Well, my name is Bella. My friends call me Bella. Where are you from? I am originally from Finland, so my family is from Finland, but I grew up mostly in Germany. Where do you currently live? I live in London, so I moved in February 2020 to London, and I'm definitely gonna stay here next year as well. How old are you? I am 26 years old at the moment, and my birthday is on the 9th of May, and meaning I'm gonna turn 27 next year. What is your favorite hobby? All right, so I love like to do different kind of things basically every single day. I wouldn't say that I have like a hobby that I have been following up for many years. I consider like my hobbies more as habits, if that makes sense. So basically like things that I do on a daily basis, I consider them more as my lifestyle or my habits than as hobbies. So if I would say what is my favorite hobby, I mean things I like to try and experiment and just, you know, experience things. So recently, since we all had to stay home most of this year, I got into puzzling and painting by numbers. It's actually so much fun just to try, you know, some games from the childhood and just have fun and play around. So puzzling is actually something very nice, especially I got a puzzle from Venice, and Venice is one of my favorite cities. It's such a romantic city, and it was just so nice, you know, puzzling the scene of Venice, which I have already visited, so you should definitely try that. Are you a morning person or a night owl? So this is a very good question, because this year, 2020, has been like such a year of changes and arranging circumstances, right? At least for me. And like last year, I would have said that I'm definitely a morning person because I love to get up early in the morning, and I would like to think of myself still being a morning person, but the truth is I have had a very hard time getting up early mornings lately because my sleep schedule is such a mess. So I go way too late to bed and I end up sleeping in pretty late. But my ideal sleep schedule would be, you know, go to bed at around 10 o'clock and wake up in the morning between 5 and 6 a.m. I just love the feeling of waking up super early and just having the whole day ahead. So at the moment, yeah, I think I'm more a night person, but I would like to think of myself being more of a morning person. What is your morning night routine? Well, this is like such a huge topic I really love to talk about, especially because I really like organizing constantly on a daily basis, and morning and night routines are something I really enjoy and need in my life, because as I mentioned just earlier, my sleep schedule is such a mess, and like just my whole day isn't structured anymore. So I definitely have to get more back into my routines, because if I'm following through my routines, like I just feel the best. I'm just very happy, you know, in the mornings to wake up energized, feel healthy, fresh. And if I could just choose like one routine, or what routine is for me or has for me the most impact, I would say it's definitely the evening routine, because I feel if I go to bed organized and I get enough sleep, the next day is just like, it will be just amazing. So I would say that I definitely prefer at this point to have a structured evening routine, which I'm working on. And it would look like this, that ideally I start my evening routine around like 7, 8-ish, meaning I just calm down, you know, get like a little bit quiet time for me, stop watching televisions, and really try not to look all the time on my phone, because like hours just fly by scrolling through Instagram or Google or whatever, and out of a sudden it's like midnight. I hate that. That happens way too much lately for me. So I basically try just, you know, to get all of like digital equipment, no phone. I mean, I don't even have a television, but you get my point. And then I start reading. I start, you know, preparing my favorite tea, maybe meditating. Sometimes I like to bath as well, like for a very long time. To prepare a bubble bath for myself, and then just go to bed in a cozy, comfortable bed and read. And ideally at that point I would just set my alarm and go to bed around 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, that would be my perfect evening routine. So do you have any bad habits? Well, yes, I do have some bad habits. Well, they're not actually bad, like I'm not harming anyone with them, but I feel for myself, and I'm just creating for myself many situations that are, you know, that are struggle for no reason. So I'm definitely working on getting these habits out of my way. So I actually I feel very embarrassed to admit these. Let's like pick only one bad habit, right? So my biggest bad habit is that I'm super easily influenceable. Super bad habit, and creates just so much unnecessary issues. What is your best habit? I enjoy like very healthy things, and I like to surround myself with positivity and just, you know, try to make every day for me the most enjoyable. So I'd rather focus on the good things that I have rather than on the things that I'm missing, if that makes sense. Are you more organized or messy? I'm definitely a very organized person. To be honest, well, there are these days where I'm a little bit messy, especially like when I'm in a rush. If I don't have enough time, well, then I'm just focusing like on getting the things done and being on time rather than, you know, organizing and cleaning up and leaving everything like perfectly. But if I have like enough time and in a perfect world, I would say I'm very organized. Yeah. I hear that actually from my friends as well. They consider me as a very like clean and organized person, which is nice. I like that. Yeah. Question number 13 is, what is your favorite drink? I actually just drink most of the time plain water. I like to sometimes drink something with a taste, a little bit more sweeter, and that is, my choice of drink is kombucha. So if I will have a soda-like drink, it will be kombucha. I don't drink Coke, I don't drink Fanta, or I don't drink actually any sodas. It's just kombucha, and I love it so much. I have actually never made kombucha myself. I like to buy them, and I prefer the low sugar ones. Yes. What is your coffee order? I feel what kind of coffee a person drinks says so much about the person. And in my case, actually, like, all the presumptions you would probably have of a black coffee drinker are true. Like the last 5 years, I have had a minor coffee addiction. Like, my friends even make jokes about me drinking coffee so much that, you know, do I even carry my coffee machine with me all the time? Or it's great. I was drinking so much coffee that I didn't even enjoy the coffee anymore. I just had to drink it because it was just such a habit, and like I was so used to functioning on coffee that I had to drink it. So I'm working on that and it's going actually really good. So especially even like in lockdown, I stopped drinking coffee, probably because my favorite coffee shop was closed and I didn't know how to work the coffee machine. Somehow I managed it in a very good way to reduce my coffee intake. And at that point, right now, I'm drinking probably only 3 cups a day. Is that normal? What is actually a normal coffee? I don't get it. But I would consider as a normal coffee intake maybe, I don't know, 5 coffees, 6 coffees a day. Well, it depends as well on the cup, right? If we're talking about like small cups, I would say like 6 is normal. Yeah, so I'm at the half, so I think I'm in a good zone. What is your favorite food? Well, food is something, it's like such a big part of everybody's life, right? And there's like so many people like always like arguing about like different diets and meals and whatever. But I actually like to try all kind of different foods or meals or cuisines. I'm a vegetarian and I used to be a vegan for quite a while, and my favorite food is anything that's fresh. I like food that is like not prepared. Like I really enjoy fresh vegetables, just like steamed with some olive oil and seasoning. That's like my everyday meal. I really like that for some reason. But like comfort food, since last year, this year, 2020, I didn't like pizza, I didn't like pasta. I didn't understand that pizza is like the #1 food item everybody loves, and I felt like such an outsider. I was like, what is this pizza hype that people are talking about? Because I don't get it. It's like bread, like heated bread with tomato sauce, and I don't eat bread, or I don't like bread. And this changed just like a couple of months ago. And oh my god, this pizza, there was one pizza up here in London. It makes the best pizza I've ever tried. And this is also the only place I will go and get a pizza. The dough is like amazing. It's like a charcoal dough, and you can have it like with truffle and some gorgonzola cheese, I believe is on there, and mozzarella. It's definitely the best. And I like the thick layer of the dough. It's like very delicious. Like it's not like a bread taste. Pasta and pizza is my favorite comfort food. And other than that, my daily food choices or my favorite food is just like some vegetables steamed with a little bit of seasoning, fresh herbs, and olive oil. Literally, this is a topic, like food is a topic I believe everybody could spend hours talking about, right? And there's so many things I want to try. Okay, next question is dogs or cats? Well, I love every animal on this planet, and it's really hard to decide. I mean, cats are super sweet. I love cats, but for myself, I'm a dog person. So I used to have the cutest dog ever, and for some personal reasons, I had to give my dog to another family. He's having the best time there, really nice family. And now that I am able again to adopt a pet, I am definitely gonna get a dog in 2021, which is just like a couple of months more to go, and I'm super excited. I'm thinking about a Maltipoo, and I'm already like thinking about names, and I believe like Pepper is such a cute name, isn't it? Like Pepper and Teddy, like it will be one of them. Okay, I see, this is actually the last question. So it's, what's the most awkward thing that happens to you on a regular basis? Well, what's the most awkward thing? If I would ask my friends, they would probably give you like a list of 1,000 different things. I'm socially like, not awkward, but I'm just like a little bit shy. And I feel like this shyness puts me sometimes in very awkward situations. I hope someone can relate to that. It's especially like if I meet new people, which I love and enjoy. I really like meeting new people. It's just when you don't really know in what kind of relation you are with these people. So for example, you get introduced to someone and the next time you meet these people and you didn't really like click 100% with this person, and then you meet them and then I don't know like how to greet them. Because usually I'm a hugger, I like to create a connection, I like to do that. But this is like super awkward. Like if you don't know how to greet the other person, I will blush. I will just try to avoid the whole situation because it has happened so many times. You know that you're going in for a hug, but then you like realize someone is like trying to shake hands with you, and then it will end up like you're hugging and shaking at the same time. Super awkward. Happens to me actually really every time I get to know new people. And then, you know, usually I'm like, when this awkward thing happens, I'm like, oh, so I'm actually a hugger, so just letting you know, I wasn't sure, like, can I hug you? Is it comfortable for you? So I'm just trying like to make the awkwardness go away by just admitting that I have social anxiety with this issue. Like it gets even so worse that I start like going through these scenarios in my head like an hour before I know that I'm gonna meet these people. If it's like a complete stranger, I don't have no issue. If I'm getting introduced or, you know, just talking to some people, that's, I feel like, natural. But when it's like not sure and not clear, especially like how you're with these people, yeah, then it's like very awkward. Yeah, but let's stick to that. So yeah, these were now 17 questions and it was actually very fun to answer these. And I feel 50 questions is a lot. So maybe if you like this video, you can just comment and let me know. And I would be happy to do another round with maybe a little bit more personalized questions or like more deeper questions. I feel this is just a very fun way to get to know me.